And one thing that the contractor likes to hear is these categories of new innovative products are UL listed and meet all the criteria for the standard at which they have to be tested. And they're AHJ approved. People like myself, we have a technical sales team here at Bridgeport Fittings that goes out and meets with inspectors, meets with contractors, shows them how to install our products, the concept, the reason behind the product, the compliance relative to performance, why a zinc fitting is great in an outdoor wet location, like a rooftop atop this building here. You scratch and you nick fittings when you install them with channel locks. Well, a zinc fitting is inherently corrosion resistant throughout. So why not have a fitting that if you happen to scratch it and nick it as it sits in the weather for many years, it's never going to rust. And so that's been a tremendous advantage for us to talk about, yes, flag waving about the US manufacturing, but the fact that we're casting a zinc alloy has created a tremendous awareness and a better understanding of why products, when built right, are made of zinc alloy and the benefit that the installer, the solution is speed and good quality connection, but then also performance over a long time when installed. Here's a great snapshot of categories of products that we excel. We are better in these categories than most manufacturers. I say that somewhat humbly, but I'm passionate about it. It creates great door opening opportunities for a Grainger salesman if he was to show any one or two of these unique categories of products. He would show the electrician, the contractor, that he gets it. The rough-in has the smallest dollar value of products during the roughing in of conduit and cable. But boy, it certainly incurs the largest volume of labor units and man hours to rough in conduit and cable. So if you can show that electrician or contractor's time that can be saved by evaluating these unique ways of maintaining good performance and workmanship, it could be a win-win for both parties.
We got a little bit more about your innovation and the types of solutions that you can bring, such as what we have here on this slide.
Yeah, it's just a checklist. You think about the technical sales team, the product management team, which is getting better and better every day with so many talented people from the NSI platform helping us here at Bridgeport. We look at a checklist before we kind of get into our design. Will this product idea or concept be material saving? Will it solve a problem like a split grounding bushing? I can install a split insulating bushing after the wires have been pulled. I can replace a insulating non-metallic bushing that's been cut and get it so that it's correctly positioned and protecting conductors. Or I can upgrade a piece of equipment. This facility here started in 1956. The code requirements in 1956 are not the same as they are today. So there are grounding and bonding requirements that sometimes have to be upgraded. And so with that, a portion of the facility won't be shut down as long because you won't have to pull back wires. You can position this in with a shorter downtime of power, get it corrected, bond the equipment, and move on and get the plant safer than it was previously. Again, that's a problem-solving product. If we go back to the slide, you'll also see a number of the requirements being AHJ approved, always being in compliance. Labor saving, as I grew up in the trade, when I think of labor saving and speed, sometimes the faster you're working, the poorer the workmanship. And so if we can design a series of snap-in connectors that snap in tighter in the box, promote good equipment grounding and bonding, but also I can quickly manage all the light fixtures and connect the MC cable quickly and efficiently with good workmanship. That's a benefit. So again, is it material saving? Can I use fewer products to do the same thing? Problem solving like a split grounding bushing, labor saving like an easy lock snap-in connector from Bridgeport, always promoting good workmanship, Bridgeport will insure me as a customer, and as a salesperson, you'll be promoting a product that's listed and code compliant, meeting the National Electrical Code. And with our training, our presentations, our relationships with large municipalities, the inspectors are approving. And I've heard some inspectors say, Eric, if there's a I thought there was a Bridgeport box here. If there's a Bridgeport box on the job, I know that product is UL listed. And so that's been a credibility approach. So I look at this checklist and I call it productivity. And it's because jobs done right, get your certification, and affect the bottom line in a positive way in many ways.